Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Thursday, February 13th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to jump to this one, and this week we have broken long-term support. You can also include the 3/8 Fibonacci at 340.80, and we've closed below it both Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. There's plenty of time for this market to recover and settle the week back above 343.90, and if it does, it neutralizes what is the sort of tentative sell signal, although I don't really want to sign off on it, if you will, just, yet as a sell signal, because, I like to see how the week settles out. And so there's a lot that can happen. But what I do think has been possible and is still possible this week. There's 2 days left in the week, and so we could test 304.50 by Friday's close. And if we get that far south, it's just looking very likely that we will enter a meaningful sell signal that I would expect to yield the 246.21 rising channel bottom. This could be within 2 months. It could be within 3 to 5 weeks. Somewhere in there, 246.21 would be anticipated. So in terms of the day trade, it really is selling the low 340 still. And where do you buy it? I'm not comfortable buying it really, even 3 to 5 day swing trade until we get down to 304.50. Now, on the way down today, we do have the low that was put out on Tuesday at 325.10. This is kind of an intraday pivot point above which the low 340s remain in close reach. If we break 325.10, you do have this channel bottom at 311.24. But I don't really want to make too much of it because it is so close to the much more significant 304.50. So, yes, if we break 325.10, we could actually test 304.50 today. I will say that if we close today below 325.10, we should tomorrow test the 304.50, a channel bottom, where we can bottom out into next week. But if we do close, inside the 304.50 to 340.80 area on Friday at the end of the week, once again, we enter a sell signal. I see no good reason to stay long Tesla, be long Tesla as we move through the month of March. If we close below 340.80, I think you want to be positioned to the downside. If that means being short the stock or, reaching for 250, 260 strike out of the money puts that don't expire, for at least 2 or 3 months, something along those lines. 246.21 is rising at a pretty good pace. It is a 2-year channel structure. It does go back really to the January 23 low, and so it may well contain selling not only through the second quarter, but even perhaps into later year. If we were to test 246.21, we could quite easily rally back into the low 340s within a matter of 3 to 5 weeks, and following that, closing above 343.90, we probably then have a good low for the year. But I'm way ahead of myself on that entire scenario. Upside, if we happen to push through or open above 343.90, you should allow 360.17 rather today. And that could be it for the day, 360.17. I can isolate a little bit better here. But if we do wind up closing today above 343.90, we probably have a good low for the week. If you want to add yesterday's high of 346.80, we have 348.98. That's probably a better number. I don't show it here, but that is actually Tuesday's high. Tuesday is the move low. We probably should have marked this a little bit better because I see a settlement above 348.98 as an upward pivot point through the rest of the week. And yes, a 360.17 can give the market trouble for a day or the better part of a day. But if we close above 343.90, I see the 406.55 formation in reach over the next 2 to 3 weeks. On the way up, we'd have a 3 to 5 day swing trade indicating indication of 371.26. So once again, closing above 343.90, you can go long to 371.26. 3 to 5 day swing traders, this would probably be more like 1 to 3 days, and 2 to 3 week swing traders can also go along with a settlement above 343.90, anticipating 406.55. And this is a meaningful channel top, may well contain buying through the rest of March, and we can fall away again. If we can close above 406.55 over the next few weeks, that really does shift everything back into the bullish column. As we move into the second quarter, I would expect within a month or two of closing above 406.55, that long-term channel top at 506.37. But once again, way ahead of ourselves here. I think one way to sort of summarize kind of the big picture over the next month or two is if we continue holding below 340.80, you can anticipate over the next month or two 246.21. This is confirmed, of course, with a Friday settlement below 340.80. And in terms of anticipating 506.37, I don't see that as a likelihood unless we can close above 406.55 in the coming weeks. This 406.55 is a realistic 2 to 3 week objective if we can close Friday, the week itself, above 343.90. I think that pretty much summarizes it. I would ask you to click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. You can see our stock pick this week. We've got another one coming out today, Thursday, but on Tuesday, we put out Super Microcomputer. You might want to check that out. It's at a very significant pivot point that has longer-term consequences, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I will be back tomorrow, of course, with Friday's Tesla, and you have a great day.